Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Village Shops in Ruskin, Florida for DWI Right Now, episode 32. I'm your host, the DWI Commissioner, Alex Green.
And I am Anthony Devlin, and we are here to call this match against Corey Crace and Brandon, the Bridleless Groom.
DWI Volume 198, 198 volumes.
I can't believe it. These guys met, a couple volumes ago.
DWI 196, these two squared off in the first ever Opportunity Knocks match, where the winner is granted a contract here at Definitive Wrestling International.
Brandon controlled the match early, side headlock and then the takeover.
There was a controversial finish to that match. Brandon Groom hit him with the suplex, with the bridge, but his shoulders were
Very
down.
nice takedown by Corey Crace. Got those legs locked of Brandon Bridleless Groom.
And Corey Crace picked up the win in their first matchup, but Brandon Groom impressing the DWI officials and the championship committee.
Brandon Groom getting that break, using those ropes.
And this is going to be a hard-hitting matchup. Both men traveled in the world of professional wrestling.
Their last match was a real good one, I'll tell you. You can go back and check that out.
DWI Right Now, episode 30.
Single leg takedown by Brandon Bridleless Groom, I should say. Oh.
Now Corey Crace, martial arts expert.
Kicking him in the face, yeah.
Reversing that submission, kicking him right in the chest, locking it in.
Looking like a heel hook of some sort there. Brandon rolling to get those ropes.
And this is an interesting matchup. Brandon the Bridleless Groom with the mat wrestling and the mixed martial arts style. Corey Crace.
Oh, good side kick there.
The kung fu, the kicks, the elbows, the strikes. What are we going to see here? Corey Crace and Brandon Groom for the ride. And Brandon Groom just ran him over.
Blowing him a kiss there. Oh, Corey trips him up.
Corey Crace taking exception to the taunting. Off the ropes, drop down, leapfrog. Huge reversal there from Corey Crace, followed up with the arm drag.
That leg lariat right on target, but only good for the two.
Flurry of offense, lateral press. Corey Crace in control here, and Brandon Groom almost baiting him in there. The ref trying to get him out of that corner.
Go behind. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see that, Tony?
Oh, my goodness. Using that schoolboy and all of the torque from the schoolboy to smack the head off of the back of the turnbuckle, or the back of the head off the turnbuckle.
And that could be a turning point in this matchup, and Brandon Groom just stomps him.
Just stomping the heck out of him in that corner.
And this is the kind of action you're going to see at the Village Shops every 2 weeks, only $5. Flurry of pinfalls from Brandon Groom. What is he going for here? Another pin attempt. And he keeps a hold of it here. What are we going to see?
Oh.
Combination slam.
Right on the back of his neck. But still holding on.
And what are we going to see here?
He's muscling him up. Boom, and just depositing him down on the ground. Oh, my goodness.
Jackknife pin, and that could be it.
Oh, kicks out. I don't know how. He looked like he was unconscious. I wouldn't be surprised if he was concussed after that. He just threw him and just dumped him on the back of his head.
And locking in the submission. Both these newcomers to Definitive Wrestling International, very impressive.
I would absolutely say so.
And then it's almost a version of the camel clutch. Corey Kreese trying to reach for the ropes here. Just stomps right on the small of the back.
Big clubbing forearm to the back of the neck. Focusing a lot of his attack there. Those slams, now those forearms.
And here we go, off the ropes.
Oh, I don't see how he possibly could have the wherewithal to pull that sunset flip off.
And out of the way, Brandon Groom punches the mat.
Go behind. O'Connor roll.
Going for the quick victory there, O'Connor roll, but unable.
Another drop down. Huge power slam. He's feeling it. He should be trying to pin him.
This could be it right here. Cover that man. 1, 2.
I believe his showboating there got the better of him and allowed for Kreese to kick out. Get the time he
Incredible
needed.
power slam, though. Incredible power slam. And what are we going to see
Drumming
here?
him like a guitar.
And you can hear those shots. Corey Kreese could be done right here. Brandon Groom.
Moving out of the way. He was going to try to forearm sickle.
A
Hits him
leg
with
sweep.
a sweep the leg. Shots to the midsection.
This is back and
Kreese
forth
fights
action.
out. Big boot by Brandon. Whips him into the ropes. Huge leg scissor. That was absolutely beautiful. Who knew he had that in him?
This could be a turning point in the matchup right here. But this is hard-hitting action right here.
This is why you come to DWI. This is why you follow us. For action like this.
Kicks, punches, elbows, chops. Corey Kreese laying it in here, looking for the victory at DWI Volume 198.
Brandon with a reversal. Big thrust kick by Corey Kreese. Stomp to the back.
Big double stomp off the second rope. And Brandon Groom
Only
gets
good
his
for the
foot on
two.
rope. Ring awareness from Brandon the Brideless Groom.
That's the 4th time he's used the ropes to break a pin. He's aware of where he's at all time, and it's worked out to his benefit. Ring savvy.
Corey Kreese making his way to the top rope. High risk offense.
I think he's taking too much time. Oh! Brandon throwing the referee into the ropes. Dropping Corey. Now hosting him up on his shoulders.
What are we going to see here?
Oh my goodness.
Stick a fork in him. He's done. That's got to be it.
And that's a wrap on him. That was a 1, 2, 3 right there for your winner, Brandon Brideless Groom.
And these two are 1-1 here at Definitive Wrestling International.
I wonder if we're going to be able to get that rubber match. I would love to see this come back one more time. Let's get a definitive winner at Definitive Wrestling International.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is your main event, the main event of DWI Volume 198. The main event of DWI right now, episode 32, and it's 8-man mayhem. You have the team of the Mexican Punisher, George Rodriguez, the current heavyweight champion, the current social media champion. You have the DWI tag team champion, the cult classic, Charles Crane. You have the DWI light heavyweight champion, the jerk, Eric Curtis, and his insurance policy, Dax the Axe. And they are taking on the team of team duos, Anthony Devlin, Aaron Nova, the former tag team champions, Big Red, and the former DWI heavyweight champion, the Rebel Gorilla, David Guevara. And Anthony Devlin right there. Northern Light suplex, keeping the arm locked in the hold. And these two know each other very well. Charles Crane with the reversal. Anthony Devlin trying to find a way out of this one. And he spins through, reverses it. And now Anthony Devlin with the headlock. These two involved in a bitter feud for years here at DWI. And Charles Crane backs Anthony Devlin up into the corner and attacks the midsection. And is the ref going to be able to take control of this matchup? 8-man mayhem. And Charles Crane. Anthony Devlin rolls out of the way. And Charles Crane up to the top rope. Huge crossbody off the top. And only a 2 count. Charles Crane coming off the top with that. That could be a game changer, but Anthony Devlin, the veteran, the DWI original, fighting out. Anthony Devlin tries to shoot him off. Charles Crane reverses. Anthony Devlin up, over, onto the shoulders. Victory roll. And Charles Crane just takes his head off. These two have faced each other so many times over the last year here at Definitive Wrestling International, embroiled in a bitter feud for the tag team championships. Charles Crane winning it with the Fleshmaster, DWI 195, and Anthony Devlin reverses it. Beautiful Mexican arm drag with the backflip right into the pinfall. That could have been it. This match could have been over. Anthony Devlin with the chop of Charles Crane, and lucky for him, he stumbled back right into his corner. And he looks to regroup, and he tags in the DWI Light Heavyweight Champion, the Jerk Eric Cutters. Here comes a former tag team champion and swag-tastic Aaron Nova. And these two have locked horns before here at DWI. Faced each other in the 2016 DWI Tag Team Championship Tournament. And Aaron Nova with the go behind waistlock takedown over into the headlock. Aaron Nova locking in the crossface. Unique submission here. He could dislocate the shoulders of the DWI Light Heavyweight Champion. And what is he going for here? Incredible. Follows it up with the snap suplex, and Aaron Nova is on a roll here in the main event of DWI Volume 198, and then the O'Connor roll. And Aaron Nova takes the Jerk Eric Curtis. He tags in Big Red, fan favorite here at Definitive Wrestling International. 6'6", the man is in incredible shape. And huge vertical suplex from Big Grizzly, and Eric Curtis getting out of dodge and tagging in the big man, Dax the Axe, his insurance policy. And Big Red unloading on Dax the Axe. And a huge bulldog from Big Red. Lateral press, but only able to get the 2 count. Big Red has been impressive in his time here in Definitive Wrestling International. One of George Rodriguez's many enemies during his run here at Definitive Wrestling International. And Priest making the mistake of shooting Dax the Axe into his own corner, and in comes the DWI Heavyweight Champion, the DWI Social Media Champion, the Mexican Punisher, George Rodriguez, and David Guevara. David Guevara has been waiting since DWI Volume 189 to get his hands on George Rodriguez after what he did in the no disqualification matchup to take the DWI Heavyweight Champion, and George Rodriguez tags himself out, and he throws the Jerk Eric Curtis into David Guevara. David Guevara catches him, and a huge fall away slam. But David Guevara has been waiting to get his hands on George Rodriguez. An amazing drop kick as Anthony Devlin comes back into this matchup. Anthony Devlin, a former two-time DWI Light Heavyweight Champion, a former DWI Tag Team Champion, and a DWI Original, and he's taking it to the Jerk Eric Curtis right here. Small package, trying to pick up the victory for his team in this 8-Man Mayhem main event matchup. And the Jerk Eric Curtis fights out. Back body drop, and that's why he's the DWI Light Heavyweight Champion. Dax tags in Eric Curtis, but he also hurt his employer. Devlin fighting his way out. Huge code breaker, the martial arts expert, the former tag team champion, the former circus performer. And he tags in swag-tastic Aaron Nova. Aaron Nova, graduate of the Academy of Wrestling Science, using his body as a weapon here. And that's a rookie mistake, trying to shoot the big man off the ropes. And the power of Dax the Axe on display there as he just threw Aaron Nova over the top rope to the outside of the floor here at the Village Shops in Ruskin, Florida. Anthony Devlin checking on his tag team partner, Team Duos. And Aaron Nova trying everything in his arsenal to try to get the big man down. And Dax the Axe just kicked Aaron Nova in the face. And did Dax just say hot potato? And he tags in the Mexican Punisher, George Rodriguez. And they are just tossing Aaron Nova around like a hot potato. The Jerk Eric Curtis tags in, and he wants him. He wants to play hot potato. Big mistake there, and Aaron Nova had the pinfall. George Rodriguez, Dax the Axe break it up. What are they doing? And they just toss Aaron Nova aside like a rag doll. And here comes Big Red. And he goes right after the DWI Light Heavyweight Champion. Hooks him with the gut wrench. Huge gut wrench suplex. What a matchup here. DWI right now, episode 32. And referee, Andrew, the most handsome ref Jensen, trying to restore order in this matchup. And in comes the cult classic, Charles Crane. And the two graduates from the Academy of Wrestling Sciences at DWI lock horns. And Priest using that power, trying to dislocate the arm of the cult classic, one half of the tag team champions. Right there with the arm drag, and in comes Anthony Devlin once again. Off the top rope, springboard headbutt. And George Rodriguez tried to break up the pin and elbow drops his own partner. Anthony Devlin double stomp, and Charles Crane is in trouble right here. Who is going to pick up the crucial victory here in the main event? And Charles Crane sending Anthony Devlin for the ride. And hitting him with the big forearm shot. Tries to lock in a submission, but Anthony Devlin reverses it. Just choking him out, triangle choke. This could be it. And Charles Crane trying to fight out of this. The life getting choked out of him by Anthony Devlin. Charles Crane just powered him up and slammed him down, utilizing the size and strength advantage. Impressive slam from the Cult Classic. And in comes Dax the Axe from Rochester, New York. And dropping the almost 400 pounds right onto the knee of Anthony Devlin. But look at that unique submission. Using his leg to choke out Dax the Axe. This could be it right here at the Village Shops. But Dax fights out. It just crushes the midsection of Anthony Devlin. George Rodriguez cheering, just dumping Anthony Devlin down with a huge body slam. And Anthony Devlin able to tag out. Here comes Aaron Nova with a drop kick on the freshly tagged in Charles Crane. And who is going to win this matchup? Who is going to pick up the victory in the main event of DWI Volume 198? It has been back and forth here. Neither team able to get a clear advantage. And Charles Crane sends Aaron Nova for the ride. But Aaron Nova with the drop kick. Charles Crane went for a signature rolling clothesline, and Aaron Nova had it scouted. Lateral press, and George Rodriguez saves the day. The Cult Classic unloading on his arch nemesis, Aaron Nova. Andrew the Most Handsome Ref Jensen admonishing the Cult Classic. And George Rodriguez, he has made some friends here at Definitive Wrestling International in the Sinful Alliance and Eric Curtis and Daxie X, and he has utilized them during this run he has been on. And George Rodriguez attacking Aaron Nova. Huge tilt-a-whirl slam, but Anthony Devlin with a blind tag. Kicks right to the head. Jockeying for position. And the much bigger and the much stronger Mexican Punisher George Rodriguez with the advantage here. And he just leveled Anthony Devlin. That's why George Rodriguez is the current heavyweight champion, the current social media champion, and huge Russian leg sweep on Anthony Devlin. David Guevara breaking up the pin. He has been waiting to get his hands on George Rodriguez. He has been waiting for his rematch for the DWI Heavyweight Championships in DWI Volume 189. And Anthony Devlin, George Rodriguez went for something. Anthony Devlin fell down, and he might have hit George Rodriguez with the low blow, but the ref didn't see it. Both men tag out. Aaron Nova hits the Novaplex on the jerk Eric Curtis. It is impossible to tell who is going to win this matchup. It has been back and forth. Aaron Nova hits the huge leg drop. Only a 2 count. Aaron Nova staying on the attack. Flurry and knees. And the jerk Eric Curtis resulting in the underhanded tactics. Gouging the eyes, raking the eyes. Knowing that's illegal. And now he is choking Aaron Nova. Referee Andrew Jensen let him know if he doesn't break the hold, it's going to be a disqualification. And the referee's back turned. George Rodriguez, Daxie X, jerk Eric Curtis attacking Aaron Nova. David Guevara coming in for the save. All of the men in this matchup have a deep-rooted history and a disdain for one another. And the jerk Eric Curtis locking in some sort of submission here. And he could make Aaron Nova tap. He has the legs grapevine, adding pressure right under the knee. He is going to break his knee. You heard it right there. And the jerk Eric Curtis in control. But Eric Curtis unable to capitalize right there. And this matchup has been back and forth. What an 8-man mayhem matchup. And they're attacking Aaron Nova once again. And the jerk has Andrew Jensen's back turn, and the referee needs to turn around. And you hear the fans on the megaphone. He's cheating over there, but the ref distracted by the jerk Eric Curtis. What are we going to see here? Aaron Nova with the reversal, and he snaps off a German suplex. Aaron Nova looking to tag in one of his partners here in this huge main event. And here comes Big Red. Big Red, one of the largest competitors, one of the strongest competitors here at Definitive Wrestling International. And he is looking to make a statement right here as he sends the jerk Eric Curtis for the ride and just takes his head off with the lariat. A victory here for either team will improve their standings with the DWI Championship Committee. And Big Red with the huge power slam, just lifting the dead weight of Eric Curtis off the mat and slamming him down. Anthony Devlin tagged in, top rope, and hits him with the splash. The high-flying offense of Anthony Devlin that he's known for. the circus performer. And he hits Dax with a drop kick for breaking up the pinfall. Lateral press on Eric Curtis, but only gets the 2 count, but the Jerk doesn't know where he's at. And the Jerk doing everything he can to fight out of this one. He hits Tony Devlin with the jawbreaker. And you're going to see action like this at the Village Shops every 2 weeks. Tickets are only $5. Kids 5 and under are free. And what are we going to see here? Both men jockeying for Eric Curtis reverses and kicks him right in the mouth. Signature Eric Curtis, and that could be it. Devlin can be on Dream Street after getting kicked right in the mouth. Eric Curtis staying on top of his man, locking in the rear chin lock. You can't wrestle if you can't believe it. He's cutting off the oxygen of Anthony Devlin. George Rodriguez admonishing these fans, saying they should be chanting Eric and not Erica. But the Jerk, Eric Curtis, is not a fan favorite here at the Village Shops. What a main event DWI right now, episode 32. And the Jerk throws Anthony Devlin to the mat. He was trying to fight out. The Jerk having none of it. That's why he's the light heavyweight champion. And now he's just blatantly choking Anthony Devlin. Eight-man mayhem. Who is going to win this matchup? Who can come out on top in this huge 8-man mayhem matchup? And the Jerk, Eric Curtis, off the ropes. Huge senton. And that could be it. And Eric Curtis with the lateral press. Anthony Devlin in obviously a lot of pain, holding his arm, holding his midsection, and he has taken a beating in this main event. Anthony Devlin desperately needs to tag in one of his tag team partners. Irish whip, reversal. Anthony Devlin. Knees right to the chest. Monkey flip. Anthony Devlin is looking for. Anthony Devlin tags in big. In comes the big man. What are they setting up for here? Fireman's carry takeover. Double axe handle smash right to the gut. And now the Jerk, Eric Curtis, is in some trouble. Big Red letting George Rodriguez know that he's waiting to get his hands on him. Boom, huge suplex for Big Red, and that could be it. And the Jerk barely able to get his shoulder off of the mat. Priest tags in Aaron Nova. And Aaron Nova off the bottom rope, elbow drop. Lateral press, only a 2 count. Andrew, the most handsome ref Jensen, right in position. And who is going to win this matchup? Who is going to improve their standings with the DWI Championship Committee? And the Jerk, Eric Curtis, pushing Aaron Nova back to the corner. Charles Crane tags in and just unloads on Aaron Nova. And what's happening here? Charles Crane distracts the referee. Dax George attacking Aaron Nova, unleashing a beating on Aaron Nova. Anthony Devlin trying to make his way in to save his partner, but Aaron Nova is in trouble. Charles Crane, fisherman suplex with the pin, and it was almost over right there. Charles Crane hitting that huge suplex. He just couldn't keep Nova's shoulders down. Nova trying to tag out. He knees Charles Crane right in the face. And in comes the former DWI heavyweight champion, the Rebel Gorilla. He takes Charles Crane's head off. He takes down the big man, Dax the Axe. And David Guevara is on fire right here. Huge power bomb on Dax the Axe. That's signature David Guevara. And George Rodriguez not coming in the ring to save his partner. It appears he's afraid, and Aaron Nova off the top rope. It breaks down. and George Rodriguez, David Guevara get into it. Nova picks up the win. And what a huge victory for Nova, Devlin, Big Red, and David Guevara. What a main event here at DWI right now, episode 32. Your winners, Nova, Big Red, the Rebel Gorilla, David Guevara, Anthony Devlin. What a main event. What is going to happen next? And a big victory for those 4 men right there.